purple gem, like the main one. Did I not get it? What do I have to do?
You got the
oh,
crystal,
I got it. Okay,
yeah.
oh, the crystal. Okay. Let's see. Just did 2 times.
And, ooh, you get to do one of these.
Did not run.
Yeah. I like how he just falls on his damn face when he can't go in the stage.
Yeah.
Just, oh.
It's not meant for you. Every other time he does it, it's like totally fine. He's prepared to do that thing that takes him to another realm, and this
Oh, look how
time,
cute the tiger is. They poured all the money into that tiger.
That was their budget. Oh.
Yeah, this guy's bounce yet.
Alright, so this is just jump. There's no attack. It's just...
No tag, but there is a dash. I think it's R2. And I think you can dash through those barrels.
Okay.
Again, I might be wrong, but it's worth testing out.
Even that's cute. She's all dizzy, and Tiger Buddy is like, aw.
I want that plushie right there. And I think it goes on as long as you want. It's harder to steer.
You say you think it goes through things?
I believe it goes through these barrels at least.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta jump over. Like that.
No.
That's nice.
Then it just passes out. Unlike when Crash's boar would smash headlong into something and shatter every bone in its body.
He's dead. Everyone's dead.
Because Crash lost. Which means it's the reality where he failed to become the hero of time. What is Crash? He's the hero of time. He's the ultimate life form.
Yeah.
Perfect Crash.
Oh man.
Yeah. And I don't think you can charge through guys.
If only this is a full-grown tiger, then we'd show him. Just stops and starts just chomping down.
Well, that'd be a whole different. I can't decide if that moon is too cartoony or just right. At any rate, it feels like it should be rounder. It just seems lopsided on one particular end for some reason.
I'm really digging the option to just like charge and go, you know, over a gap as opposed to wait for the enemy's timing.
Oh yeah. It's so much nicer than the... And like, they wouldn't have gotten to this if they hadn't gone through... I think you can jump on top of those guys, maybe. You know, they wouldn't have gotten to this if they hadn't gone through the earlier games, where it just didn't feel good. And certainly it felt okay at the time, because there was something to compare it to. But now, years later, and having now played it, they're using the same tech with the dragon.
Oh, really?
It looks like it, yeah, just the flat plane.
This guy's jump.
Its head is probably a 3D model, but its body... since you're only going to see it from one angle, you know, why not?
Yeah. I mean, this is such a fast-paced level anyway, it's like, who's looking?
Oh, I'm only looking because I'm on board watching right now. Charge, jump!
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's automatic jump, I would assume. Aww.
Oh. It's so cute. It's just a laptop for no reason.
No. I get terrible Wi-Fi out here.
Wi-Fi isn't even a thing these days. In 1998. I want to fight this boss.
Alright, I gotta go for it.
Alright, Crash, do your thing. I can't remember if she has a dance where she gets gems, but I'm pretty sure she does.
Dingo Dial. You know, and this whole time I thought it was like a pig.
Oh, I thought he was a crocodile, but you didn't quite... They talk about this character in the Wikipedia entry, and the guy who designed him was like, I want to make a character who's part crocodile and part dingo. Like, that was his whole inspiration. And I'm trying to remember how to fight him. And I think it has something to do with that penguin. No! And I'm starting to remember. I think it's a lot of fun.
The penguin is freaking out. Oh. That's different. What's gonna happen? What does he give you when you kill him?
I want to say it's either the sprint or the double jump.
I mean, that doesn't make sense. Hey, that's cool. Gun looks cool inside of it. Also, he's gotta wait and then get in there.
Yeah, and then you have to get out because it'll explode. So you want. You can't get him to destroy them all because I think he'll just like drop them all if he does. But you know, you want to get enough so you're able to get out in time as well. And plus, the more you have them destroy them, the more there's a chance that you'll just slip up and die.
Yeah. It's really big the way it looks when he shoots.
It looks so nice. Everything about this game just looks and feels nice.
Like if there was just an HD remake of this game, it would just
I
be great.
Like I would like an HD remake of all three with this control scheme and this feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you can really better appreciate the first two, but I just want an HD remake of this.
So, I mean, these bosses so far have been pretty easy. They get a little bit more difficult, or
I think they get a little bit more difficult, yeah. I can't even remember what the other bosses are, it's been so long.
yeah, nice.
You thrashed me, mate.
On top of
Yeah, double jump.
Double jump!
You'll soon be up
I
against
know how to double
much
jump.
worse.
Come on, we've been double jumping for a few console generations by now. Double jump.
We've been double jumping for almost a few decades by now, you and I, personally.
Double jump is like if I could have like one video game skill in real life, it would be double jump. I've always thought the double jump was just the coolest thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a game doesn't have it, I'm just like, oh, love that double jump.
Dynamite. Alright, I can play one of these.
How many of these different whatever you call them, worlds or how many bosses are there?
5 or 6, I think.
Master of
I say
time and
5.
creator of the very time twister
I
machine.
mean, we're making good time through this game, but again, this one, unlike the other ones, we're gonna get. Well, I want to go through and get
so
nearly
you won't be
100%.
leaving my
Yes.
area with the
Just
crystals.
because it's fun to play. It's actually fun to play. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have double jump now.
Yeah.
Like you're going action. And this is here just to remind you that you have that,
That's cool.
which is nice.
Yeah, that's one thing I
A
noticed.
pre-evolved Bandicoot. Kind of cute.
Just like
It's just a doofus.
Stupid.
It's a huge doofus.
doofy fish. thing.
And Crash should be undoing his entire evolutionary line.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is this game, like, never, has that initial stage where it's like, press X, and, like a sign or something, and then you're like, oh, X, okay, and it's like, now, press this button to do that, it never really teaches you, but it's cool that, they set up that stack of boxes to be like, hey, remember what you just learned?
Oh yeah, I much prefer games that they teach you the mechanics through just how the stage is set up. It's really the only thing I dislike about Super Mario World is that. Oh man,
Yeah,
I
Dino
love
Buddy?
Rhino's dinosaur. I don't remember if he does. Yeah, you just ride on him and you can jump off him.
Dino Buddy.
Yeah, he jumps pretty good too. The only thing and he just charges through boxes.
It's probably like an extra hit, I'm assuming, like Donkey Kong style.
Yeah, and yeah, basically he's Yoshi. Both have the power. And he's not slowed down by grass. It's kind of awesome. But the only thing I dislike about the Super Mario World is that in the first stage, they don't teach you how to do things just like through the mechanics. They put this little
There's like
speaker
signs.
box up and sometimes signs, and you just like hit them and then it freezes everything, which feels awkward. And it's like do this, and he only rides the guitar for some reason. There we go.
I feel like the momentum of these levels are just, it's so much better. Like, it's so easier to keep your speed up compared to the last couple games. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure at some point there's some waiting around, but like, so far it's just been totally like go, go, go.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the things I've been saying about how Crash a Lazy movie were the complaints people had, and something they took into account. Because yeah, you don't slow down at all when you spin out. You keep moving.
I feel like this is finally the first game where it's like, okay, this is what Crash is about. You know, like I had mentioned that, you know, Sonic is all about his speed, and Mario's about, you know, I don't really know how to put it in a brief description what Mario's about, but you know, it's a much different feel for a platformer. Just like, you know, Mega Man is about shooting stuff, and it's like, what does Crash do? Like, what is his thing? He just was this sort of amalgamation of he can spin, and he can jump,
You can break things.
but why? But what is he? What is his gimmick? And now it's like, it's not that he's all about like being super fucking fast, but it's just starting to feel more like, okay, this is this character and what he's all about. These sets of rules. It's good. I like that little current. Go faster.
And part of what Crash is about is his name, Crash.
Yeah.
And they finally named him Crash after they added these boxes in.
Yeah, it's like that's what you should be doing, is just busting your way through everything like an idiot, you know what I mean? Just like slamming your way around like he does. He's got that slam, that spin. It's for once. It's like, yeah, that's why you made this game.
These boxes, they weren't in any way a part of like the original design document. It's just they designed levels and levels feel quick. You know, there's not much to do. They're just kind of weird anyways. And then one day they're like, what if we put in boxes full of stuff? And you just smash them. And so they just mocked up some boxes real quick. Oh, damn it! I have to remember where that spot is. So they just mocked up some boxes and threw them in there one afternoon. Because back then you could do that, apparently, that fast. And then that finally became one of the core mechanics of the game. And finally it led to Crash getting his name instead of being named Leslie the Wombat.
Was he great? That's just the joke all the time. Was he?
I missed 20 boxes.
Maybe there's a bonus stage somewhere.
Probably, yeah. Some sort of secret. So many secrets I'll have to look up. And it's where, you know, if you miss a bunch of boxes, you're like, how? And that makes you think, there must be a secret here. And whereas if you miss 80, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I just suck.
Yeah.
And there must have been a secret somewhere. That thing feels good to ride too. It's fun. It shoots. It feels good to shoot. It's nice to break it up to feel like once in a while it feels super powerful in this game.
It reminds me of the Jaws game on NES. Where
Yeah, that was weird.
You would get the sub as a power-up, and that was weird.
That was a weird game.
You would get you like had to collect conch shells for money to upgrade your ship, and then find Jaws and stab Jaws with your ship.
Yeah.
And like Shallow Water was in the ass for some reason.
Those games were just like, there was a game that was like a Friday the 13th game where you're like walking around the camp, and that was really weird. I remember that was scary as a kid.
Oh yeah, I think my cousin brought that one over at some point. Played a little bit.
Those horror movie games back on the NES were weird.
Destroy you. Watch out.
Like how those mines start to slowly
Yeah, they just slowly
move in
track
on you.
Which is nice, because then you know exactly how to avoid them.
You can even like lure them one way and then go the other way. Everything's been pretty, not super obvious, but you know, the enemies, it's like, okay, I know what to do based on, or you know, the obstacles as well. Because I feel like in the last game they would put a mask because they're like, there's no other way to tell you that this is going to kill you other than to give you a mask to show you that it will kill you.
That's totally my fault, but you gotta get that thing. Still need to go. I guess I gotta go. Oops. And we're playing this tired as well.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty tired,
Yeah.
but it's
Still-
still fun. Definitely not in the state of mind like trying to do a good job, but definitely get through the stages.
Yeah. Had a good time doing it.
Like, this feels like a game. I don't know if you have this problem now, but I feel like when I play a game these days, it's really hard to want to play it again. I think the only game that, unless it's a game like, let's say, Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Or something like that.
with built-in replayability or
But,
some
like,
sort of competitive nature.
I think the last game that I played that I wanted to replay and that I will hop on once in a while is Shovel Knight. Like, it's fun just to hop on a Shovel Knight and just play for a bit. And this seems like it would be a good game to be like, if I had nothing to do, it's like I'd pop this in and just run through it just for fun.
Oh, yeah. And so I was talking about those platinum trophies, it just felt... Those platinum trophies just... playing the game felt so nice that I just wanted to go back and keep playing. Even though I had 100%ed it, I'm like, I wonder how good I can do this.
I love the look of that thing he's riding too. Yep, sweet dash too.
Yeah, I can't remember what this functionality is. I'm hesitant with it. Plus, I don't want to accidentally wind up in a tornado or something.
Love when it switches directions, it's good.
Oh, I'm just finishing this population.
Go back.
I'm gonna go back because there was a visible box.
Oh yeah, I
Next to
remember.
some stuff, which will be good at remembering that. Going backwards is always the trickiest part in any kind of platformer. So because it was designed for you to go forward.
Yeah, it's just not meant to do it.
Now granted, they designed it so you can go backwards, but it's more difficult. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Okay, this time I'll get it. For sure.
Look at that shit in the background, that's so cool.
So I'm just... God. Really, I don't think I can actually get everything now. Because there's nothing to blow up that nitro.
Ooh, that was horrific. Just sucks him into that blade. This big thread in the water.
Orange fur.
Come up and this one, blood.
That's how you defeat the ultimate life form.
Chopped up color and then sharks.
And that's how you kill cars. You just have them attacked by a shark.
I mean, really, what are you gonna do against a shark?
I don't know. People cars would be like, woof.
Motherfucking sharks.
I mean, I could probably become a shark, but damn it, I don't know what the timing on this is supposed to be.
I just dashed. I think his spin might get a little boost too, so he's also smaller without that. what is that back there? Like a little underwater city? Jeez.
Yeah, like it looks like. I think this is supposed to be the ruins of Atlantis.
So. Shit. It's all like rapture back there. The thing is, like I don't trust it because it's spiky and flat on, you know, but it's
Yeah.
electrocuted, so I'm assuming that you can't touch it no matter what. But,
Yeah, you can touch the flat sides. It's just the spiky electric. Oh, thank God! There's also.
yeah, that's good.
Okay, let's see. Go on, get in there. What's your problem, Crash? There we go. You don't wanna. You have one job. Oops.
Anaphylactic shock or something in the pufferfish. Just.
Okay, let's. Yeah, very fast reload times.
Yeah, that's
Like almost like Super Meat Boy levels of reload.
And it's funny because I almost, like that one time I almost ran off the ledge because I was just holding down the button.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Was not prepared for that reload time. People cut fast. It's cool.
You gotta be careful. Oh, they just hop around because you're full of nitro. That's a lot of nitro.
Oh wow.
Fortunately, I can just take it like a coward.
Fuck.
On. It's definitely supposed to be a challenge because I think you get a red gem at the end of this. Oh no. Okay, just go slow.
Is that fan pushing you down?
I think
Looks
so,
like it.
yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. That's it.
Now, here you go.
Can't go straight up. You can. I just want to use the D-pad for it. Internally forward. Drift. Not Tokyo.
This is super cool.
Fish is straight hard. Fish.
Yeah.
There we go. Shark. I'll just let it blow up. I don't care what's in it.
We messed up. They hit a gem in there or something. It's like,
Shit. Okay. And this is where it gets hard. These moments.
he's challenged.
Yeah.
This is cool though. This reminds me in a way of like when I was playing Guacamelee, and there's like hidden stuff that you don't need to get, but they're hidden behind like really difficult platforming areas that are just really challenging and really rewarding though. The game is, you know, not so hard, but then you do these side platforming challenges and just
Yeah, it's like test your skills. See what you can actually do.
see that texture back there all flipping out.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The shark, just face the shark now. Otherwise the shark will win.
Yeah, he's got to punch it in the stupid nose.
Show the shark who's boss. Anthony, it's the shark who's boss.
Oh man, sharks are such the boss, man, honestly.
There we go. clear gem, red gem.
Nice.
Perfect.
Being in the water with a shark, I would much rather encounter. There's like any number of other animals I'd much rather encounter on their own playing field, but shark in the water, like that's the worst.
Yeah.